Hello everybody. Welcome to another stream of the Attorney Phoenix Wright that we started off recently. Let me just adjust a bit my setup. Hopefully you hear me well. Kodowanie przeciążone do stosu ustawienia. Oh. Interesting. I had some kind of issue on the OBS. But doesn't seem like anything is not working. Let me check just in case. The stream started and all is good. I can close my browser to make my PC work better. Let me see if it started. Yeah, it says that we're live. Doesn't look like it's bugged or anything. Okay, maybe a bit. I'm checking on my phone if the stream is working well. Right, looks okay. I hope there will be no issues. Let's go. We did quite a solid progress on our last playthrough. Could be loud enough. Okay, continue. Episode 3. This got me last time. The something somewhere. Something pale moon, something. I don't read as fast. The moon, no, it's you who should gaze upon the moon. For it will be the last moon you ever see. Here in hell, I will mumble something. What is this bullshit? The sword green and strike in the moonlight. What has fallen, but cool. Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Diagnosis Center reference. October 14. Okay, so we start at our office. That rocked. Being Taylor Magistrate. Oh, stop waving that broom around. Monique, I didn't know you were here. Well, thank you. What was the serial show you were watching? What? You mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? Only the most popular TV hero for young people. Yeah, like how young? 8 years old? Then what the heck are you doing getting so excited? Hey, I'm only 17. 17, see? Not like you. I don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something, I'm only 24 myself. They watch it with me, it's really cool, and it's really popular. When they ask grade school kids what they wanted to be, Still Somewhere was number 1. I really worry about kids these days. Cramps. Well, the Still Somewhere is over. I guess it's time to close up the office. Yes. Wish we had some clients. One has passed since my trial. Most murder was the talk of the town for some time. But no one paid any attention to the Wright and Colo offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? It will be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. And now it comes, right? Now, Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Uh-huh. Hello, this is Phoenix. Nick! Maya, what? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy on the show? Yes. I think that the Steel Samurai killed the villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean, he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear. I have really no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office quick, please, Nick. Okay. It's quite like in Danganronpa. We have chapter 3 and it's getting bogus. It's getting weird, it's getting very Japanese, it's getting very surreal. Maya's here watching television. And for the morning news, the actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers played the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who played the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found strapped to the body. Police believe it was the murder weapon, and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. Oh no, no, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over, the war is over. Yes, Wright and Colo offices. What? Nick, is this Steel Samurai? What? Yes, of course, we'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go where? We have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. Alright then. Actually, despite this now, stealing here always makes me feel like a professional. Oh no. He's perfecting her water torture technique. Oh shit. That's funny. It's a nice day outside. The walk of the way is always full of these days. There's the bellboy happily cleaning the room. It's nice that they give you this annotation to your cases. What should we do? What should we do? How can we just sit there like that? To get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai? you want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My man is on sightseeing. You don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information. Okay. He's the guy. Without the suit, he does look weird. Well, Trunk Maya, it's him in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client, that's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. But he definitely did it. Murder, at least once, maybe twice. Whoa, what are you saying? Yes. Something wrong? No. This is getting off to a great start. I know, you're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh, no. Oh, it's okay, this is the real me. Well, I got the part of Steel Samurai with that mask. I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Nick, what? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. It doesn't work like that. What happened? Maybe you should start by telling us what happened. Yeah, of course. It sounds like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had calmed down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. When 5 came around, the staff gathered at the studio. The evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. Samurai spear? Yeah, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as well. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. How could you say such a thing? I'm so sorry, sir. Apologies for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? Oh, it's alright, really? The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate, although I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. New old Tokyo, who comes up with these names? Have any alibi? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. Worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. After lunch I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. I was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder. I'm actually a hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Oh, sorry, that's faint. I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Alright, Global Street. I'll go around up. Nick, let's go. Willing to bet $10 she asks for autographs. Look, bro. I'm here. I guess this guy wasn't the top student in improv class. Is this guy still a pro in our eyes? Seems frozen in all of willpowers. Clearly. Oh, so this is where they make this new samurai show. Awesome. Aren't you excited? Hey, you there! One thing you gotta go through me. Oh, sorry. We're all lawyers. Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. It's my job to make sure that jokers like you stay out. Jokers? Jokers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Yes, today. Wait, stop! Why is it... Okay, I was supposed to not read that, I guess. Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know, it's possible. Hey! Listen where you're being spoken to. Yes, today. No. What do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios we make children's dreams come true. But in my younger days. No. You were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. This place has really gone downhill, you know? But 10 years ago. Now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then too. He was... Hammer? The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. These were reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Can you tell me about Mr. Willpowers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his masks. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching could lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Willpowers is guilty. Powers, of course he's guilty. What do I know? I know everything, that's my job. It's so certain Powers is the killer. I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 and they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. I'm sure he would say that, he's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer, you can bet your biscuits on it. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? Kind of person? If you only knew. Jack Hammer will live in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. We're used to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Isn't that about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here, move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously. That you giving that to me? Absolutely not. Just showing you who you're talking with. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Wow, chill the fuck out. The security lady must like junk food. There's a money of it on the desk in there. You can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Let me check it. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee arena. To the left are the actual film studios. Looks like a studio van. You probably use it to carry around film equipment. The main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday, with onlookers pressing up against the gate. Okay, so what we have right now, I guess someone who tried to kill him 5 years ago tried to kill him again. That's my guess for now. Also, she's suspicious. Maybe she's a psycho fan of the... No, it doesn't make sense. Never mind. Oh, how was the studio? They'll think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that frightening? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. About the security guard, the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady. Terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yeah, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She looked up to all the bigwigs at the studio. Let her see you stumble once, and she'll never let up on you. You've got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Oh, of course. Other records added to the court record. Let's hope this will get me past the security lady. Okay, so maybe we only use it as the matter of fact to get to places, or maybe his handwriting will be important, we will see. Your alibi. Mr. Ports, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I would never do that. Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She said she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. Well, that's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business and I need every advantage I can get. I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mom's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? She doesn't seem to be lying. She saw someone in the mask. Simple. Have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Hmm? Yes, I recognize the bold, childish skull. Okay, so we don't have it anymore. I think he would entrust his fate to yaps of such an reliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here towards the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee arena. No one allowed inside, pal. For my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick. There were maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents a piece. Thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! Okay. He doesn't recognize it now? I can check. Main gate. Okay, we're here. Gate, Studio 1, Studio 2. Dressing room is in the employee area. Definitely someone dressed there. That's the guy. Yeah, the good cop, of course. You fucking idiot. Hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other day? It's that confused detective. Oh, you know, Prosecutor Edward is all upset and it's your fault. I saw you sitting here and staring gloomily out the window. So? If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. And detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, Paul. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Okay, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. It's my endearing character trait. I would say he's a character, alright. Okay, Gumshoe. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 PM. At that time there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 PM. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30 p.m. That person was no other than Will Powers. No one else, Paul. You think I lied? The security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, someone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. So how is your investigation going, detective? Well, hey, I can tell you that, Paul. Maybe you need to be a little more direct with your questions. Right, so detective, if I take a look at what you got. What I got? The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, Paul. What the fuck? Autopsy report added to the card record. About the security lady. Oh, that's sweet old lady. What a charmer. Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said? He's a sucker for authority. He even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? What kind of evidence? That photo. The photo of the still somewhere heading toward the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? Is there a camera up the gate, Paul? Gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah, whenever someone walks by, the camera automatically snaps a photo out of them. No! Nick has evidence we finished. Funny, for someone with height crook, he doesn't look too happy. Hold on, Paul. Sit down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh. Would like to ask the employees here some questions. Feel free, Paul. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I have already found. I've got someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. That's our chance to check things out. Time of death 10:15 at 2:30. Cause resetted the chest by a spear. Nothing here. Let's examine. There's a camera here. That's the security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data. You can see who went here, who went where. There's a number plate on the camera. Must be the camera ID number. The big welcome sign up above the path. Yeah, apparently the studio's fallen on 2 times. Of times. They have started letting people in on days they aren't filming. They make a bit of extra money by charging per admission. You might know a lot about this place, detective. You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here. Yeah, that would be good. And it was perfect timing with the studio mascot down for the crowd. Just what's that supposed to mean, pal? It just means you're sad. The day began to walk down the path to the left. It looks like a tree fell down over the path. Oh yeah, that way is kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. And they don't use it now, though. Definitely going there. That's still a mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. Monkey? I would never say. What kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his head. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the hair broke off. Took that tree down with it too. I don't think that's the wind. There's more to it. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, socks. Looks like you need a card to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep their employees out. Nick, look! The security lady is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they are soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? Had to make my life harder by giving that photo that the TV comes to. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, man? Oh, that. I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see? The gas station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now poor Hammer. He went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him too. If he's not the one who did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you. A good one, Tony. Thinks I was joking. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a football actor? The biggest star in the studio. Was, past tense. Oh yeah, he was great as the bearded samurai. How many fucking samurai shows were there? That's 2, yes. He's one of the brightest back in the day. Making a style like him play the evil magistrate, it's like a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? Oh, the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. You can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? Then he stops the photo. Apparently, it records the time and it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over the security guide station. I check them every day before I go home. Before going home, I do. Okay. Nick, this is where they do all the behind the scenes stuff. Hey look, there's Powers' dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers. It must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's the T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit that spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Oh, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? Let's see, cola, candy, chips, gum. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool themed snack or something. Popcorn at least. Wait, look, samurai soda. Nick, try this. Try this first. Oh wait, that's that? I thought maybe something in the trash can. Let me go into the dressing room. The glass is frosted so I can't see inside. Right. The door to the dressing room, it's not locked. I mean, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir. What do you mean find? You never know, there might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear. That's the murder weapon for crying out loud. Oh, I have slide? Did I have it before? And miss something? That's crazy. There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo old Tokyo castle. The grate that used to cover the rain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on. The metal grate on the drain was here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet. Yeah, if you stuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to live that way, be my guest. Right? Hey, I'm not a kid. Okay. Looks like one of those electric powered bicycles. I don't know about this. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? I guess we checked everything. I thought maybe the ladder, but it seems it doesn't have a thing. Check. Oh, it's his dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. There's a bunch of snacks on the table, they must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. We just had a burger. Yeah, but I have separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It will be fun to wear one of the costumes. I would say you were already wearing one myself. You always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, that's how I like it. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Oh, this is the wig used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Link tried this on. No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at the wig? I kinda like samurai movies. Kinda. This must be Bauer's bag. Hey, don't open that. Look! An employee hired him. That must be Powers's. It says Studio One. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it, you mean borrow. I wonder what else is inside Bauer's bag. Stop that. My partner, the thief in training. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside. Inside. Wait. The entrance to the one is the studio where they found the hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this sketch we borrowed from the dressing room we work. It opens. Go right in. Way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? The white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The weather weapon was the samurai spear. That's pretty real to me. Pretty real. Well, look at the camera, that must be just a tone. Yes, someone touch it. Oh, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you! No touching that. Oh, it's okay, okay. Sorry, my partner is kind of... No. No, I don't know. Who are you? Oh, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. I don't envy you guys one bit, but do what you can for WP, okay? Dude never hurt a fly, he has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. Oh, look at that camera, this must cost a ton. Already. Leave it. Just like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in this Still Somewhere show. Of course, that's the mountain of Fujiyama. Doesn't the Still Somewhere take place in old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Not old Tokyo, Nick. Neo old Tokyo. Oh. The ladder? Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. Oh, what's the difference? You need to stop detectives based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Steve. What the hell? Alright, sorry, this game is out there. I'm sorry, stepladder, for calling you a stepladder, I guess. Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in. Always wanted to sit in one of these. Take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. Look, a megaphone. A real life megaphone. Ready? Action. This gear is more trouble than I thought. What's this? That's what I was left and right. They call it a reporting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming. What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? The lighting is fine, but I would want to be the director. Maybe that's still samurai. Which is serious? Interesting. For some reason when I slide it here, it cannot go up. Because this has collision for some reason. See? This has collision. It's uneven collision. Interesting. If you slide like that, you can't move anywhere unless you go back. That sucks. They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with the tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few blood stains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Interesting. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message to him. I mean, it's his private. What kind of a girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. I'm sure you're a fine girl. Oh, sorry. Am I forgetting the confirmation for a samurai? Day of the crime? Did you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. But the only assistant was on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studios isn't doing so well right now. Yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there along with everyone else. The employee area. That's where Powers' dressing room is, right? Yeah, that's the place. After eating lunch there, the Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there is something bothering me. Huh? That's what I'm talking about, a clue, a lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, this afternoon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. From other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a link with someone from outside. Really? Wait, someone had come in here. Wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks, that helps a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put a security lady on the spot. It says that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio. Yes, I think. It doesn't put in a witness testimony. Nick, what about the security lady? Someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Any thoughts about this? Sorry, I don't really want to think too much about what happened just yet. What? You're still here? Really? You look as tough you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 PM, correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Boris was the only one to go through here between those times? The rest can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Now? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Alright, you better tell me, and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to... Why do you say that? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. She's not even a full-time employee. Oh, you youngles. Okay, sure. Talk your shit. Alright, she left. Well, Nick? This is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. think maybe we can see that photo of ours with this computer. Yeah, maybe. So try the computer. Right. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work this thing, think? Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. It looks like the camera turned on at 1 PM that day. 1. That was when the security lady arrived at the gas station. Please enter the number of the security camera. Oh my god, do you think I remember? There, entered. Nothing happened. Maybe I got the number wrong. Maybe we should go look at that camera again? Don't have time. There, entered. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. Is that even his costume? I guess it is his costume. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he's the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I can imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. That one is printed on the back. Huh? October 15, 2 PM, photo 2. What does it mean? Maybe there's more photo data from the day. Oh, that's the only one in the computer. So she deleted one. It's photo 2, but we don't have photo 1. So obviously one was deleted. Hey Nick! Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put a security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Yeah, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. If you're a crafter, then I gave you credit for. Why, it could be the next Elo Magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke, so are we done for today? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. It would be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. Be continued. We already have a trial? Well then. Of course I work. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The execution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edward, your opening statement, please. The execution will show the card that 2:30 PM on October 15, defendant Mr. Will Powers killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Well, I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edwards, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. You fucking idiot, again. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I will explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studios, see? This here is the employee area. First, did a round through of their action scenes during the morning here. Here's the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 PM on the day. The security station there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now on the day of the murder, October 15, there were only 3 people. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and the young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 PM, the security lady got to the guide station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 PM. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 PM. Somewhere spare found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? I listen to the whole thing again. Skip it. I think I probably remember that. So, the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. The spear was fantastic, okay. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is... What did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call this security officer to the stand. Will the witness declare her name? Oh my god. My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please. This Edward has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names. Wendy Oldbug, dearie. Her surname is Oldbug. That's funny. Oh my god, oh my god. Shut the fuck up. Objection! Oh, objection. Objection. I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. A witness will refrain from rambling on stand. I'll just get into the good part, dearie. We can get to the testimony. Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, say I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, that will have to pass by you. Now your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. You sure he's one hell of an old bug? The day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 PM. Hammer and the rest have been doing a run through there since the morning. Oh, well, I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the gas station. After the main gate from then until 5. Now then, weather happened at 2:30 PM, right? Interesting to me, because a certain man walked right by me at 2. No power. Man right there. He was heading towards the studio. You saw the defendant then? Very well, let's begin the examination. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Round 2. Working out a scene between the still somewhere and the evil magistrate. But the best is figured out by noon, where to use the afternoon for practice. The rehearsal was supposed to start at like that's why poor old Hammer went to Studio 1 in the afternoon. The always walked into his dressing room sleeping. He was supposed to be practicing. Throughout the laid-back room. There was a rush during the morning. Why did you only get there afternoon? Well, I had some errands around the morning. What errands? What kind of errands? Well, you know. Answer the question. Actually, I was watching poor cameras and powers. Observing, you know? Observing, weren't you supposed to be at the gas station? With the stopper. I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job. I'm not sure your boss would see it that way. Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Yeah, she's like a fan of Hammer's so much that she's angry that he died. But someone else killed. And she fucked up because Harry was killed. I missed one in all my years. Well, I want to see us somewhere around for 2. But quit being a spirit medium and take up guide duty. That's a bad idea. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the gas station. At the main gate from then until 5. So you're walking there the whole thing? No breaks, not even a second? Like saying I'm professional, you know? You keep saying how I'm doing my job. No, it's just after seeing you eating those donuts in the gas station yesterday. It was the gate and donuts at the same time. What? Old Windback is losing it, Nick. Why don't you raise an objection? So the Windows was on duty through the afternoon, the whole time, very well. What did you think? And the murder happened at 2:30 PM, right? Interesting to me because I said a man walked right by me at 2 PM. Cool, you're sure? You're a speed. Who was the man? Really, you should try not to get so excited at your age. You might say something. Now, don't get your skills all in a bunch. I'll do it for it once. The powers, the man right there, and we're heading toward the studio. So you Mr. Powers. That's what they said. The last year, eh, Sonny? This is your chance. Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon. I'll say it again, it was him. Let me get this straight, Oldbug. Mrs. Oldbug. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see the photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, the defender of the Neon Old Tokyo. It's Oldbug. Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course! Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? You can plainly see those powers, right? Big hands. Well, I wonder. Sure, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. That doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that, I wasn't born yesterday. No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness. Is having trouble calling her Oldbug apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? How's the old man? Of course I have proof. What? Even Edward is surprised. Prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. I'll say to know everyone will be so nosy. You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Wow, old Windbag has left even Edward speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers, happy? It's his left leg, right? Did he sprinkle the left leg? He had a sprained ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Could be hiding something. I'll press concentration skills. That was the classic doubt. Okay, I haven't set anything yet. Do you know that I'm not putting fingers at anyone behind their backs? Everything I've said is on thread and narrow. Okay, sure. Mr. Wright, if for all of our sakes, try not to upset the witness. I think Edward has met his match. Summary: during the run-through of the action scene, Soul powers trip and fall. It fall. Yes. And the thing is supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What the la? The power sprint tackle. Help make it better for him, of course. You help make it better? I guess it where it hurt. Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then? Okay, just cleaning up the backdrops, I think. Didn't know about powers and tackle. Let me continue with testimony. We broke one of the props, it was a big mess. Broke a prop. Who did his own samurai spear? His samurai spear, the murder weapon? That day I was there with my duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as a significant detail. I'll better write this down in the court record. The break in the shop has been mended with duct tape. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Was Mr. Power's ankle badly sprained? Not so bad that he could walk around, went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Just enough. Anyway, I saw him grabbing his foot when he walked. Grabbing his foot, okay. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there's one thing that bothers me. Which is... where is this Steel Samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes? And it is clear that this person in the Steel Samurai still was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. You're sure, Your Honor? Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else was caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider the possibility also. Allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 PM, true? The only person I saw go through the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. If no one else went to the studio, it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. It's alright, you may cross-examine with the witness. Are you absolutely sure? Quite some. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all. Nobody suspicious looking, right. No one else went. What about before you go to the gas station? You mean before one? Everyone was in the employee area back then. They locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. Are you sure?
Objection!
The witness has answered the question. Now I'm going into the studio had to pass by the witness. I tried, sorry. You can have it, edgy boy. Oldwin sure has balls. Oh well, you know what I mean? Oldwin have a way of keeping over important details after all. For that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. How do you know that? Just explain, I'm King. Jonas, the young detective. And then after some rubbish about it being a secret ball, he told me everything. The detective Gamshu shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts.
Objection!
Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, sir, Sonny. So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture. And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right, anyway. It's also true that the computer in a guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, you might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15, 2 PM, photo number 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 PM on October the 15th. Really, Sonny. Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? Order. Please tell the guard what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. What is there to explain? Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there is only data for one of the photos. Who could have raised the data for the other photo? Maybe someone with access, the security lady herself. Watch your mouth. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people were by. Well, yes. That's what it would seem to me. Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand this new funny computer thing. Edgy boy, help. Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. So helpful. Uh-huh. Whippersnapper. Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? Ah, that's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai. Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. I see. Your testimony, please. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious to appear, you see? Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. Really? Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Well, I would say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. That's right. I checked all the people that passed by the main gate that day. I closely at every one of the photos that security camera takes. Did you back up all of the security camera data? Hey, they keep telling me to, yes. How does computer guys is so frustrating? Oh my god. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious, you see? Exactly to determine what is looking suspicious. Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part. What? For the most part? Still some murder trial, old bug. I didn't type the suspicious looking with Paris' photo, did I? Just missing the point. Come to think of it, I remember throwing out one photo that day. But who in the heck was in that photo you erased? Fun boy. Fun boy? Still somewhere in Fun Boys. We are freaks if you ask me. Get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. What is thinking about? One was there that day.
Objection!
Wait a second, did you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one else could get in. Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. There is. The gate has been loose for a while. At least outside and well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain. I told you they were freaks. Don't tell me kids killed him. They wanted to be the steel samurai and like took the spear and killed the guy. But then told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids. So on the photo that you erased, he was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What? That's... Order! Order! Let me get this straight. So 2 people passed by the gate on their way to the studio. One was the steel samurai, dragging his leg. He wasn't dragging his leg, he was just too small for the costume. And the costume was dragging behind him. The other was a boy, who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh yes, well, we see his type there every day. He can stop him, he can snatch him, Boy in second or third grade? So it would be hard, if no, impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai strength. Impossible, I would think. Quite heavy. Right. As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I raised the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. This course will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. Mr. Powers. Yes? Let me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio. I didn't go to the studio, I was sleeping, honest. Who was the still somewhere in the security photo? How should I know? Still somewhere costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? Take better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a still somewhere costume. So, where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. Maybe only likely suspect right now. Nick, what are you going to do? Chris will stay for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Right. That'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not as optimistic at all, actually. Hey Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Very well. Will you present the prosecution's stuff on this matter? Prosecution's stuff are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we will have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. Call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well. To write your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind, however. Be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Great. I think the stakes weren't high enough. So who was this person, other than Mr. Powers, that could have committed murder? It could have been the assistant girl, the grade school boy, or the security lady. The most logical conclusion is that we could blame the security lady, saying that she's lying about the boy, and she was the one who went to the camera and then deleted her photo. That makes sense, and we could sell that. The killer probably was the grade school boy. Played it like that. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbach. Oh. The still somewhere is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person under the powers and hammer who knew about this injury. The security lady Oldbach. What? Order. Is this true, Oldbach? Oldbach? That's Mrs. Oldbach to you. Oldbach was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She would have briefly left her post to steal the Still Somewhere costume. Then sneak into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. How would she go through the trouble of wearing the Still Somewhere costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right here. Telecoms 2, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edward passes? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edwards, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What? What's that supposed to mean? Does you all think I did it? Is that it? Naughty boy, don't just sit there, do something. What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way. Give Granny a break. I guess this does kind of make me look like she's the killer. Funny, I feel bad for her all of a sudden. It's true that the witness could conceivably have committed this crime. Yet we must not forget that the victim was an acting hero. Formidable what her personality might be, I thought she would be strong enough. Uh-huh. If you removed her from consideration, that means power is easy. I will win back, I don't have a choice. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Mr. Oldbach's actions on that day. Why would I do something that removed poor hammer? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. And now Winback is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute, what about the other person who went to the studio? The boy! The one whose photo I erased. He was only a grade score though, as we said. That was per grade, was it? Doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 second stops. You're thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy is not a killer. I think he is. What? How can you be so sure? Or is it be nice to the... Or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders, eh? I have proof. Now I'm listening. Indeed? Now let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder? Do I? Oh, you need a kite key to go there. Is that it?
Take that!
The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1. You need a kite key to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a kite key? I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? I'm back speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edwards, Please find out more about your witness, Miss Swinby. What was her name? Something Oldback, Your Honor. The prosecution will look further into this Oldback before we continue. That is all. Court is adjourned. Wait a second. I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. I'm talking. Okay, stop the presses. The Oldback wants to talk. This is Oldback. What is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, you must know this something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about? No. Not by you? I mean it wasn't Edward who told her not to talk? Well, testify. It's were sealed. Novel Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. Alright. Alright. So at the end of the day, this will be some kind of director that wanted to do the Big Bang ending of the show by doing it real life. And they like took the camera and showed how they killed him in real life. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? But it told me to just pretend they hadn't been on the studio that day. But feel great to go accusing me and not letting them get away scot-free. Miss Oldback, this crucial information. I did keep this from the court until now. Haven't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. Now this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the Oldback. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Hold it!
By the studio and the TV pigwits, no less. I didn't hear about this. Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny, we're all in on you. Cool.
Hold it!
Well, the director and the producer for starters. Director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a round through of their action scene without the director? Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So where were the people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. Where? Ah, in the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? Yeah, there was a Studio 2 that the detective Gamshoe fucking idiot said that there's nothing. Well, if you look at the guide map, you go through the gate and all the way to left. Back where the monkey's head was fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked my questions, but... yeah. They had nothing to do with it.
Hold it!
old like this is a trial for murder. I know that's silly. They were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side. But you got your bonus and you're still fucked. Okay. No, continue. I need to keep quiet about something. Pretend they hasn't been at the studio that day. They're actually in the studio the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they did it before the cops came. It's one nice spirit. Sorry, I for home almost. We left him hanging on this one. I guess pressing her was the right thing to do. For an old wimback, she sure likes keeping secrets. Let's get as much information as we can. Is there more? We have learned there are others at the Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer, and there are some bigwigs. We're all present. I don't know why my voice sounds like that. Yet as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I felt that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Mr. Olbach, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I'll try to ask you to defend. No, really, it's nothing. Or should I? We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. Going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witness for Satan. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. Tonic, have you figured out just who it was in that Steel Samurai costume? Could I really have been old Windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know, but I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure of Mr. Powers. Poor old Winlock, I kinda feel sorry for her. But she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Right, swim guys. To be continued. I okej, na dzisiaj zakończymy. Dzięki za oglądanie i do następnego.